What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success, and in this video here, what I want to do is share with you 5 Instagram marketing tips for clothing brands updated. Okay, on this channel, I've made close to 70 videos now, and the third video that I ever made was called Powerful Instagram Marketing Tips for Clothing Brands. But that video was about a year ago, just over a year, and Instagram updates its features, it updates its algorithms, so I want to come out with another video giving you the most up-to-date tips that I have for you to market your clothing brand on Instagram. I think this video is going to be absolutely amazing for you. Here it is. This video right here is sponsored by my buds over at HS Apparel. I'm absolutely stoked to have HS Apparel as a sponsor on this channel because we use HS Apparel for all of our hoodies, tanks, and t-shirts, and they've been absolutely amazing for us. We love their hoodies because not only are they premium quality, but they also have a spot on the neck where you can print your own labels. If you're interested, head over to www.hsapparel.ca. All right, let's get into these 5 Instagram marketing tips that I have for you to help you market your clothing brand on Instagram. And all of these tips here that I share with you are going to be geared towards gaining more followers on your account, increasing the amount of engagement on your account, and essentially making more sales for your clothing brand, okay? So all the tips that I share with you here are with that sole purpose. And the first tip that I wanna share with you here is to use your Instagram stories highlights strategically. Now, if you go over to the KBud Apparel Instagram account right now, that's my own clothing brand, you'll notice underneath the bio section, you'll see a bunch of stories highlights, okay? There's about 7 or 8 highlights, and we've strategically used this highlight section to put all of our social proof there and show off all of our influencers and celebrities that have endorsed our product inside of this section, okay? So, you know, if you've gotten an influencer or somebody cool even, it doesn't even have to be a big celebrity, but somebody cool or like an amazing picture of somebody awesome wearing your gear, you want to include that into your story for one day and then save that story and save it to your highlight section, okay? So that anytime anybody comes to your account, they're going to be exposed to credibility and see that your clothing brand is actually credible and has social proof, and that will just instantly give a better impression from the get-go and create a lot of value right from the beginning. Now, if you're new or you just don't have any pictures of celebrities or influencers wearing your product yet, I would still use this section to highlight maybe an event that you went to with your clothing brand, or maybe an article that you got your clothing brand into, or just something that gives your clothing brand credibility and will create a really, really strong first impression for people checking out your Instagram account for the first time. The second tip that I have for you here is to post branded content. Now, what is branded content? I do a lot of clothing brand reviews and I end up checking out clothing brands' Instagram accounts, and what I find is that a lot of people are posting content that isn't showing off who they are as a company enough. It's not showing off their products enough, and I see just a lot of normal, casual posts that don't actually show enough about who they are, okay? So on our account on KBud, we make sure that every post shows off that, number one, we represent rural Canada. So every picture is going to be generally in Canada, in a rural setting, and show off exactly that whole just giver KBud attitude, and also showcase our products at the same time, okay? Because Instagram's such a good platform to not only show off your products and the high quality products you have, but it's also amazing to actually create a brand on the platform itself. So on your account, you're actually creating a brand through your Instagram page. And all of our posts, if you look through all of our posts, it just gives off this aura of rural Canada and the outdoors in Canada. And that's really all we're pumping out. So with your clothing brand, you know, if you're an indoor basketball clothing brand, you don't want to be posting pictures of yourself outside with a selfie. You know, you want to be sharing posts that are actually branded along with your brand as a clothing brand, and be sure to do that consistently. Instead of just posting these quotes or just standalone product images, you really want to give off exactly what you represent, show it really subtly but really beautifully, and that will help your account go super far. The third tip that I have for you is to focus on your proactive reach, okay? On Instagram, there's this general concern right now about the algorithm that Instagram has. People are complaining about the organic reach being way too low on Instagram, and every time I post, it's not getting out. Well, there's another way to go about marketing on Instagram if you really think about it, which is proactive reach, okay? So instead of hoping that your posts reach a lot of people, you get out on Instagram and you engage with your target audience, okay? So you get out there and you like, you follow, you comment on posts, and the more that you do that, the more people are going to check out your account, see what you're all about, and it's your own way of taking into control the amount of reach that you have with your Instagram account. So if your clothing brand's Instagram account right now is kind of small, you don't have a lot of followers, and you're not reaching a lot of people, well, the way that you want to grow your account is to actually start being proactive about finding your target audience. The fourth tip that I have for you is to view your Instagram account as if it's a sales funnel, okay? Almost all of the marketing that we do for our own clothing brand, K-Bud Apparel, is done through Instagram, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Almost all of the marketing that we do is done through Instagram, and we're able to generate up to 5 figures a month in sales for our clothing brand by just hammering Instagram, okay? So I really don't think people know just how powerful it is yet, but one of the things that we do well is that we view Instagram as the top of our sales funnel, okay? People find out about us on Instagram, right? And that's the first place that they find out about us. Then from Instagram, they find our website link, which is the next step. They click on that website link, they end up at our website. So they're going through this funnel, and on our website, they find our about page, they learn more about us. They see that we've gotten celebrities to wear our clothing that they also look up to and that they also know. They think we're really cool. They check out our products, and boom, they make a sale. So one thing that's key here, in order to actually help people down the funnel onto your website, you have to make it clear where your website link is and actually direct people to your website from your Instagram's bio, okay? So make sure that in your bio, you actually point to your website link. The fifth and final tip that I have for you here is that you have to be patient when growing your Instagram account. Now, I know that this sounds really hard to do, right? Like we want that overnight success, but this isn't going to happen overnight. And this is what's gonna separate you from all the other clothing brand owners out there who give up way too soon after 6 months or a year. They're just not seeing results, and you're gonna stick it out. You're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep working hard every single day, and every follower that you get, you're gonna watch it grow slowly over time. And eventually you're gonna have a lot of followers, a lot of sales, and that's how you do it. It takes time. Be patient. If you've made it to this point in the video, I wanna tell you about the closed Facebook group that we have going on for Apparel Success. There's a link in the description below. Follow that link, join us in the Facebook group. We're a bunch of clothing brand owners all in there to support each other and answer each other's questions. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.